So Bonnie has released a new video. Let's talk about it. Let's give some commentary to it and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to critique it and I'm going to say this. Please do not contact or harass the subjects of this video. The people that we talk about, please do not contact or harass them. This is just commentary to that situation. Let's go. So the video starts by Bonnie saying that she has been able to articulate her feelings very well, but for whatever reason, this right here seems very impossible as she's trying to get back to her life and trying to pick up the pieces of her life. Now, here's the deal. This is why I get very on Bonnie and I get very much on Kevin and all these social media influencers is because I'm trying to figure out how the kid's doing. How are those kids doing? As we have been finding out more information, which by the way, we just found out the details of the warrant, which basically said that um, cayenne pepper and honey were used to, address the wounds that these kids had. These kids were tied to a ground. I don't know if this is like just self-preservation or just feeling like as the details are being unleashed, she feels like she has to defend herself, make content about where her mentality is at to save herself, save face. It's seeming like that to me, in my opinion. Let me hit play.
Never did I think I would be in a situation like this because I'm very conscious of my choices, and this just goes to show you that life will get you whether you make good choices or not. And it's really difficult when others hurt you, when others hurt the people you love, and you have no control over it. I think the first thing that I want to even try to say without just being such a mess, I want to say thank you to those of you who made comments on my last video. I did not keep any judgmental comments because that's my space, and you have an entire internet that you can go and make mean comments to, but not on mine. My life and my family seems to just be entertainment. This is a new media story, so everyone is just running with our.
Stop. She says the my life has been entertainment. This is just a new story. You're vlogging, your sister, you guys have all created a space for family blogging. Your sister monetized a lot of that family abuse. You guys knew something was up and decided not to speak. Although people have said, well, she spoke in the back scenes. She did things behind the scenes. But yet other bloggers that wanted to speak up, you guys wanted to silence. No, I'm just not very like okay with what she's saying here. It goes back to the me, 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 me.
Our tragedy most of the time out of context and just tearing us down.
Mm.
I would say the most common comment that I got was, why was I making the video about me? Well, if you listen to the video, I said exactly that I was only going to speak from my perspective and how it was affecting me, and because I cannot and will not speak about the real victims, but if you're human, you know who the real victims are, and that is truly where my heartache stems from.
The real victims are your niece and your nephews, right?
And who my heart aches for. There really are so many levels of pain in this. This affects every single aspect of every single one of our lives.
How are they doing, by the way? I just want to know how the kids are doing. Are they in foster care right now? Could they not identify a suitable, family member to watch them at this point? Is it because you guys are family vlogging and that's why they can't maybe be there with you guys? This is just sad.
My family. I've really had the urge to come on here and defend myself with things that are being said all over the place because so much of it just isn't true. And I just feel like me coming on here fighting or defending myself, it will not do any benefit to me or my situation. And I've never had the phrase ring so true to me that bees don't waste their time trying to explain to flies why flowers and honey is so much better than crap. Something that I think is really interesting is you can paint anyone to be a monster, and you can take that same person and you can paint them into the most fabulous person you've ever known. And I really think it all depends.
See. Okay. I don't think anybody's painting her out to be a monster. I feel like some of this is coming out of a place of guilt. You guys did not do enough to protect your nieces and nephew, and nobody's talking about go bust down the door and kidnap. You did not use your platform, which has a million followers.
I know exactly who I am, and to be honest, that feels really good to be able to say that I can lay my head down at night and feel really good about the choices that I've had to make. It really
So then why explain? You go to bed. This is the confusing part of this video. She's going in here saying, I've never had a hard time articulating my words. I've always been very articulate in videos. That's what she started the video saying. And then she goes into, and now I'm having so much a hard time articulating my words because of all the pain and the pain and the pain and the pain. Okay. And then now she's saying, I'm good. I go to bed and I go home and lay my head. So then why make a video? Why not continue vlogging what it is that you do? Why? Because you still feel the need to defend yourself. Why say that there are, flies instead of being bees? And, what is that all about? You're deflecting. I'm saying that. And I feel like once she accepts her guilt like on her own, not on the internet. Let me be very clear. This is something that she has to deal with on her own. When she accepts her own guilt, then it's going to hit a little bit different for her. She'll be able to actually put things into compartments as to the information that's coming in. Things are still being exposed. And personally, I feel like along with her and her other sisters, they've done nothing but save face. That's what they've wanted to do. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but of course, you guys let me know in the comments if you feel differently. You guys know I'm all for the opposing view on this. Let me know your thoughts.
am going to hold my head up high, even while my heart is breaking, and even though I am completely crushed and completely sad. This is a pain that I have never felt before. I am going to hold my head up high, even while my heart is breaking, even though I am completely crushed.
I'm going to say it again. This is what guilt looks like.
Before, and I'll say it again, that my prayers are also with you. And right now, they are prayers of gratitude for those that are expressing love towards our family.
I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Y'all feel that, Rabbit, you're being a little too harsh. You're being a little too harsh. I don't know. I don't feel like I am. I think I called it and I nailed it right where I said it. I feel like she holds a level of responsibility being direct family. Yeah, she said a lot in her video that she felt like she had to get herself away from this indoctrination, that it was weird, but it never concerned her. She could have used her voice in her platform. That's what I'm going to say. That's where I hold her accountable. Her sister, she could have exposed that indoctrination. She could have said something. Jodi could have been stopped a long time ago. This is what makes me upset, not just for Bonnie, but in the mental health field. She could have been stopped a long time ago, and y'all let her do it. Y'all contracted her. You guys used her services. You guys let her continue to do what she did. She could have been stopped. And they're very lucky that these kids are alive. Okay? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know I'm being very passionate. I know. And y'all can hate me for the passion, but when I can see through something, I'm just gonna call it out. Because that's what I do. Rabbits out.